Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today we are going to start volume and surface area. This is chapter number 14 and lesson 1 we are going to start today. Page number is 346 and here we have question number 1, first part, and we have to express 4 cubic meters in cubic centimeters. Now once again, if you recall our previous concept where we have done conversion of square units, we are going to do the same here in these questions, except there is one difference, and that is here we have to convert from cubic meters to cubic centimeters and vice versa. So once again, the principle remains the same. We know that in 1 meter there are 100 centimeters. So in 1 cubic meter, this means 100 into 100 into 100, or multiply 100 by itself 3 times. So we will get 1 million cubic centimeters. So in 1 cubic meter, there are 1 million cubic centimeters. Now we have to convert 4 cubic meters into cubic centimeters, so we have to multiply 4 by 1 million, means as we have to convert from bigger to smaller, so we need to multiply that. So 4 multiplied by 1 million is going to give me 4 million cubic centimeters. So we can say that in 4 cubic meters there are 4 million cubic centimeters. So this is how we have converted from cubic meter to cubic centimeter. And if you have to do reverse of it, mean if you are asked to convert from cubic centimeters to cubic meters, we need to divide that particular number by 1 million, because in that case we are going to convert from smaller to bigger, and we know that whenever we convert from smaller to bigger, we need to divide that. So let's go for this question number, and that's question number 3, part A. So you can see that I have written the data from which was given in the question. Length is given as 8 centimeter, width is given as 6 centimeter, and height of the cuboid is given as 10 centimeters. So this means that these are the dimensions of a cuboid, and we have to work out the volume and the surface area of that cuboid. Now, if you recall the formula of volume of cuboid, the formula of volume of cuboid is length into width into height. This means that we have to multiply all the 3 dimensions given there in the question. So simply multiply all the 3 dimensions, 8 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 10. This means I have substituted the values here. Now, if you multiply all these 3 numbers, you will get 480 cubic centimeters. So this is how we have worked out the volume of the cuboid. Now if we have to work out the surface area of the cuboid, once again you need to recall, and you also have to memorize this formula, and that is the surface area of a cuboid is 2 times length cross width plus width cross height plus height cross length. Now in the next step, as we already have all the 3 values, we will substitute these values in this given formula. 8 multiplied by 6 plus 6 multiplied by 10 plus 10 multiplied by 8, and 2 is there outside the bracket. So first of all, we have to simplify whatever is there within the bracket. So 8 into 6, 48, 6 into 10, 60, and 10 into 8 is going to be 80. Now simplify the terms within the bracket, and this will give you 188, and 2 is to be multiplied by this term. So this way we are going to get 376 square centimeter. As this is a surface area or area, and we know that area is always measured in squares, so we need to write the unit in squares. Whereas in case of volume, in the first part we have written the volume, the unit of the volume is going to be cube. So as the unit for centimeter, so we need to write cubic centimeter there. So you need to differentiate between these 2 units. Now let's go for this question number 4, part B. Is similar to what we have done on the previous slide. B is a bit different, and if you read the statement of the question on page 346, data given to us is length is given. Length of the cuboid is given as 5 centimeter, and the width of the cuboid is given as 3 centimeter. Height is unknown in this case, but the volume of the cuboid is given as 120 cubic centimeter. So in this question, 2 dimensions of the cuboid are given, whereas its volume is also given, but we have to find out the height of the cuboid, and after that we have to find out the surface area of the cuboid. Now first of all, we are going to work out the height of the cuboid. As we have been given with the volume of the cuboid, so we will apply that formula here. So volume of cuboid is length into width into height. Then whatever is given to us, we have to work with that. So we are going to substitute the values in the given formula. Volume of the cuboid is given, so I replaced its value on the left hand side of the equation. So 120, I have written there 120 on the left hand side. Then if you look at the right hand side, I have substituted the value of length as 5 and the width as 3 because these were given there in the question, and height is unknown, so replaced it by h. Now simplify the right hand side. 5 times 3 is 15, and then in the next step, as 15 is multiplied on the right hand side, when you shift it on the left hand side, this is going to divide the other side. So 120 divided by 15 is going to give you 8 centimeters. So the height of the cuboid is 8 centimeter. So what we have done in this first part is we have applied the volume of cuboid, we substituted the values, and then by shifting terms we were able to calculate the height of the cuboid. Now the next part is very easy. It is similar to the second part in the previous slide, in the previous question. Once again, you have to apply the same formula. Surface area of cuboid is 2 times length cross width plus width cross height plus height cross length, and after that just substitute the values of length, width, and right now we have calculated the value of height. So all these three values are to be substituted in this formula, and when you work out the whole thing in the same way, you are going to get 158 square centimeter. So this is how this question is solved. Now here is your classwork and your homework. Do it on your classwork copies. Hope you got that. Take care. Allah Hafiz.